Good evening all and welcome to another video on All Hail the Ale. It's Friday night, which means it's alcohol-free beer night. And the beer we're going for tonight is this one. It is Stoop from Mash Gang and Northern Monk. And it is a 0.5% ABV American Pilsner. And you've got to give credit to the artwork on the can. You know, you've got the old, you've got the bloke sitting on a girder, and he's got the old hard graft and thirsty work motto written on there. Love the artwork, love the can, the fonts on the letters. It's all awesome. And on the side of the can, I do like this bit. Lager, lager, lager. Kicking it old school, heavily influenced by our love of 80s dad beers. Taking a traditionally mass-produced beer and injecting a bit of love and attention. And I think that's what's missing, I must admit, from a lot of the mainstream beers from the big brewers. So it's nice to see that happening. It's lightly hopped and aged on oak for a refreshing dry finish. And this bit might come back to bite them. It says this throwback lager isn't going to win any awards, but it's a slab of crushable crispy boys. Who says it's not going to win awards? We haven't tasted it yet, so let's find out. It's produced in conjunction, like I say, with Northern Monk, and we know that everything they touch turns to magic. So yeah. And you've got the usual ingredients list on the side, which includes a couple of the Mash Gang traits. You've got water, malted barley, malted dextrin, wheat, oats, hops, yeast, potassium sorbate, sodium something or other. And you've got these two, chili and Szechuan pepper. I like what they did that with the Uncommon, California Uncommon. That was really nice. I loved it in there. It added a little something, didn't know what it was, but it worked. So without further ado, let's get it out into a glass and see what we think. It's being poured into my AF Beer Club glass today. The pour is very pale. Crispy. And it highlights my need to clean this glass a little bit better. So, just excuse me for a second. There we go. So we have a straw colour beer, very pale. Not very tight, but it's a light foamy white head. There's your beer in a glass. So yeah, it looks typical of an AF lager, let's be honest. Let's have a whiff. It smells like a lager. It's got that slightly green, grassy, spicy hop to it. I'm trying to get the chili. Or the Szechuan. Get neither, but I'm getting some citrus notes, which is always nice. So it looks fair to middling for, like I say, for an AF lager. It smells nice. It tastes nice. Let's find out. Cheers. There it is. It's got that little chili thing that brought something to the California Uncommon. And it's bringing it to this one as well. It's just a little touch in the back of the mouth. Adds a little bit of bitterness. That's nice. Excellent body on it. It's more than medium. Light carbonation. Super silky smooth in the mouth. Very, very good. And that spicy green hop, slightly SARS-like, it's there. It works really, really well. You haven't got that over sweet malt either. Very, very good in that sense. That's the one thing that puts me off a lot of alcohol-free lagers, particularly the big branded ones. They tend to be that over sweet crystal malt. This is missing all of that. And you've got, on the back end, you've got almost like a dryness on the back finish. It's tasty. Dare I say, infinitely better than your 80s Dad's beers like Carling Black Label. I missed the advert, so I must admit for that. They were great. They were funny. They did the job. They got people recognising the beer. And Zach Wilde once called it cooking lager. He's not wrong. It's awful. But this is decent. I wouldn't cook with this. I'd enjoy drinking it. Yeah, that's nice. Nice and hoppy, but not overly hopped. That dry finish that they talk about, it's there. And that little thing that the chili adds, I can't quite put my finger on what it is, but it adds it and it's just lovely. It works. So I need to leave some to photograph. So we're going to cut to the chase and say, Stoop from Mash Gang, what do I think of you? Well, I think you're pretty decent. Let's go to the Untapped scoreboard of joy, which says, now come on people, you need to get these numbers up. Only 87 check-ins and an average of 3.37. Pretty decent average. Low on the check-ins. So ladies and gents, boys and girls, get out buying some because I think you're going to enjoy it. Let's give it some points on my scoreboard of joy. First of all, the looks. So it's paler than I would ordinarily like, but it fits for an alcohol-free lager. It had a nice white head on it, not overly large, and it's not lasted, but again, glass wasn't overly clean. It was clean, but not beer clean. And yeah, alcohol-free lagers tend not to hold their head too much. It's a good-looking beer. It's not great. It's going to get the 0.5 from the appearance from me, because I just like them a bit darker, a little bit more about them, and a tighter head. The aroma is nice. Like I say, you get that spicy sours, peppery hop goodness. You get a little bit of citrus notes, and you get a nice hint of something malty in the background as well. No clue of the chili though, but that comes later. It smells very drinkable. It makes me want to drink it when I smell it. Do I like it a lot? Yeah, I do. Is it perfect? I'd like it to be stronger. I'm going to give it the 0.75. It's the only thing I would want more of. The body, however, is superb. I would not change a thing. It's a lot heavier than even your full fat lagers. It's got so much body to it, and it's nice and lightly carbonated as well. When you pour it, it's crispy. When you're enjoying it in the mouth, it drinks almost velvety like a stout. Really odd, but very, very pleasant indeed. I'm going to give it the full point. The taste is important, and many alcohol-free lagers let you down. This one doesn't. You've got the nice green hop. You've got that little something that the chili adds. You've got a nice malt profile behind it. Tiniest hint of the citrus that you can smell. It's really quite nice indeed. It's one of the nicest tasting lagers I've had from the alcohol-free end of the spectrum. I'm going to give it a full point. And the finish. I like the finish. You get a little bit of the hop. You get a little hint of what the chili's doing, and it's dry. I like it a lot. I am going to give it... Would I change anything? No, not really. I wouldn't. I'm going to give it the full point. Which means we have a Mash Gang Stoop. We've got 4.25 out of 5 on my Untapped scoreboard of joy, which is pretty damn decent, I must say. So yeah, definitely get those numbers up. I'm going to be checking number 88. Let's see if we can get it to much better numbers than that, because it's worthy, 100% worthy. So yeah, Mash Gang Stoop American Pilsner. That's been the beer. I've been Nick. Those down there are the buttons. You know exactly what to do with them by now. You've got to like, comment, dislike, and subscribe. Choose any combination of them as you wish. And I will see you again soon for another video. Bye.